We are given a little tryout. The Famicom Detective Club, The Girl Who Stands Behind. So, Famicom Detective Club, interesting history in that the two games were originally on the Famicom, which is why it's called that. And it was interesting that these two games got remakes for the Switch a little while back, not something anyone would have actually expected. Interesting to see a revival of that, and then of course these were followed up with a third game, Emio the Smiling Man, last year. Would anyone have predicted a resurgence of Famicom Detective Club? Probably not. But I have not actually played any of these games on the Famicom or on the Switch. But so we're going to try out The Girl Who Stands Behind, which I think people seem to say was the better one of the two originals. That's just what I've heard anyway. We're going to give that a little try for an hour. Let's stand behind. It's a work of fiction. None of this is real. Honest.
Oi, 見つかったか?
Did they find him?
いや、まだだ。
They're still looking.
僕は追われていた。
Some men, you say?
ダメだ。このままでは見つかってしまう。
Well, that's me. I'm being chased by some men. Oh, clumsy.
こんなところにいたのか。
ついに見つかってしまった。僕は茂みから飛び出した。
逃げたぞ。おい。
I'm not going back to jail. Man, we are winded already.
おっと。
Oh, it's man.
君、どうかしたのか。
Well, I don't actually know.
住所と名前を聞いただけじゃないか。
But I can never say my name.
この子がどうかしたんですか。
And these guys look like they're getting up there in terms of age. We couldn't give them the slip.
あんたは一体誰だね。いえ、そういうわけじゃないんですが。この少年がこんな時間にうろついていたので不審に思い、声をかけたらいきなり逃げたんですよ。君、とにかく交番まで来てもらおうか。ちょっと待ってください。突然こんなことを言うのもなんですが。
Well, you see, officers, I'm his dad.
ここは私に任せてもらえませんか。
I like to do that too. When a rowdy teen is being arrested by cops, I'll walk up and say, "Good job, officers. I'll take it from here." They ask me, "What are you talking about?" And I tell them, "I'm going to take him to my home." What did you think I meant by that? Yeah, we don't know what he's talking about either. Like we're confused. We're just as confused as anyone.
何？そんなことできるわけないじゃないか。おや？あなたは確か。何か事情がありそうだから話を聞いてみようと思うんです。構いませんね。あなたがそうおっしゃるなら我々も安心ですよ。ではよろしくお願いします。
Okay, we're going with the strange man. I guess he owns us now. Is that how it works? Wow, they vanished. Ninja vanish.
どうもありがとうございました。
いやいや、そんなことより喉が渇いただろ。どこかで何か飲まないか？
I guess so, sir?
僕は男と一緒に小さな喫茶店に入った。
And that's how I was adopted.
君は離れ離れになった
Oh yeah, we are an
た
orphan.
めに旅をしていたのか。何か訳がありそうだね。
I mean, clearly our parents are not looking for us. Why would we even want to find them?
言いたくなければいいんだよ。そんなことよりも、これからどうするつもりなんだ？泊まるところもないんじゃないのか？
I was staying in the park. Cops put an end to that. Oh, we have a menu. Let's look and examine at the man.
なかなかかっこいい男だ。
The man is quite handsome, probably in his 30s. And surroundings?
小さな喫茶店だ。
Small coffee shop. Poster for round midnight calling September in the back. I don't know what any of those words mean in that context. Let's think for a bit. Who is this guy? About the man. I usually trust strange men who take me out to the coffee shop in the middle of the night that I met on the street.
なんて言っても空々しく聞こえるんだろうね。
Let's talk about myself.
そうだな。中学を卒業したての15歳。現在家出中。こんなところかな。
Is 15 the age to graduate from middle school? I mean, we have a new screen here. Do I have more options?
この人、
No, it's the same thing.
一体何者なんだろう。
君を見ていると昔の自分を思い出すんだ。だから放っておけなくて声をかけたんだよ。
I also like to approach teens on the street and say, "Hey, I think you're a younger me. Can we talk about that?"
会ったばかりでいきなりなんだが、今日のところは僕の家へ来ないか？
Yeah, I have a spare room. Why don't you just live with me right now? Things are moving so fast.
失礼ですが、あなたは。
Yeah, we don't even know your name.
僕は宇津木俊介。私立探偵なんだよ。
He's a private detective. I mean, I kind of figured he was in a position of authority, considering the cops let him take us away. Maybe he's a former cop?
探偵？
Detective.
気ままな一人暮らしさ。どうだろう、さっきの話。
Well, I mean,
言わないが。
I should hope you're not going to force me. That would be completely different context. Let me think.
警察と知り合いのようだし、悪い人でもなさそうだ。それに、
We don't have anywhere else to go. Where were we before now, though?
じゃあ、今夜はお言葉に甘えてお世話になります。
All right, I guess I'll live with you now. I guess.
そうか。決まりだな。じゃあ早速行こうか。ところで君の名前は？
It's true, we have not said our name. Well, I do not have save data for the missing heir. I guess this would have connected to that. My last name Okay, what's my last name? My last name. I mean, honestly, I did not go into this thinking I would be naming someone, so I don't really have anything in mind in particular. My mind is racing right now with the possibilities as to what our name should be. We need a distinguished name. Like, we're an orphan, we're on the streets, but we have a name that implies that we come from a family of means, probably? So, like, it's, it's like you have the contrast. Like, the street rat also has he also has a birthright of being in the higher class, you understand, that kind of thing. Let's see now. Okay. There we go. You see, it's kind of ironic. We in fact do not have fat stacks. First name. So since we're a street rat, that also means the name we would go by is not our given name, but our street name. So like the other street urchins would call us something, right? So what would we be called on the streets? What's a good street name? Well, I mean, it's gonna have to start with a capital. If you were on the streets looking for your parents, going to middle school, what would the punks call you? I think that's all right. It rolls off the tongue. Nutsplosion fat stacks. I think it's pretty good. I think that's not bad for not having anything in mind. Am I happy with that name? Yeah, I think I'm kind of happy with that name. Nutsplosion fat stacks.
よし、行こうか。
Let's go Nutsplosion.
こうして私立探偵宇津木俊介と出会った僕は
Yeah, sure.
先生の助手となった。
I live with him now, and I also work for him.
そうすることが離れ離れになった両親を見つける一番の近道だと思ったからだ。
Finally, to find the elder fat stacks.
僕は先生の助手としていくつかの事件に関わった。
And we became involved in several cases,
そして僕は
including
この恐怖の事件に
this case. The Nintendo case. From 1989, 1998. To you. When you're alone at school, someone behind you calls out. You turn around, find a girl standing there, wanting to tell you something. The lonely girl stands behind you. Okay, so we are not the girl who stands behind. Rather, the girl is standing behind us. But if I turn around, she's no longer standing behind me. Or so I think. At the detective agency.
僕が助手として宇津木先生のもとに身を寄せてから数ヶ月の月日が過ぎ
Several months have passed, and people are starting to talk.
そんなある朝宇津木探偵事務所に恐ろしい事件の幕開けを告げる電話の
One
ベルが鳴り
fateful
響いた
morning. Yeah, hello.
はい宇津木探偵事務所です
Explosion here.
はいわかりました先生警察から電話ですまた何か事件のようですよ
The police call us? Okay. Don't they have detectives?
何？よし。
Let's head on over.
行ってみよう。
One girl's death. As we all know, it all begins with a dead girl.
宇津木先生と僕が駆けつけた現場には大勢の警察関係者が詰めかけていた
Police are swarming everywhere. And there's like bystanders gawking on that bridge? Come on now. Come on. Let's be civilized.
宇津木探偵事務所の助手の人だね。
I must be Nutsplosion.
お疲れ様です何があったんですか
ここで死体が発見されたんだ。事件性があるかどうかはまだわからないんだけどね。
Alright, let's think.
死体が見つかった
Found a body.
なぜ
Let's look. Where? Okay, so I can't. We have like a cursor we can move around.
あのブルーシートの中に
Body must be underneath that tarp.
なんだね。
I'm observing you. That's what I do. I'm a PI. Probably nothing else to observe there.
警察関係者以外に
Some onlookers are beginning to gather. Gotta disperse these crowds, officer. Look at the victim.
あのブルーシートの中に
The body must be underneath. Let's quit the case. No, it's probably we shouldn't do that. Talk. Let's talk about the victim.
発見されたのは地元の高校生だと
Victim's
思わ
most
れる
likely a
少女
local female high school student. Oh no! Student death?
今朝川岸近くに浮かんでいるところを通りかかった人が発見して通報してきてくれたんだよ。
Cause of death?
我々もさっき駆けつけたばかりで実は身元すらまだ分かっていないんだ。
Time of death.
まだ何も分かっていないんだ。今のところ推定すらできないな。
What do you know?
かわいそうに君と同じくらいの女の子だよ。亡くなっ
ほとんど何も分かっていないのか
What we still don't know about
担
this.
当の刑事が先ほど到着したばかりでね。鑑識の準備もちょっと遅れているんだ。
まだそんな状態なのか
雨で増水した川に誤って落ちたんじゃないかな。
Could be possible.
僕は事故だと思うよ。単なる直感だが
Well, we can't actually make a call on that at this point. Police officer?
なんだね。
Engage Utsuki? There he
宇
is.
津木先生は刑事の一人と何か話している邪魔しないようにしよう
Alright, we're not going to talk to them at this point.
もう一度聞きたいの
Yeah, they don't know much yet.
は多分女子高生。今言えることは
Got nothing. Didn't mean to hit that again. It's all the same. Oh, okay. Well, he's got multiple text boxes. Yeah, we should think about it. Why don't we think about that?
果たして
An accident. Could it be that simple?
被害者を調べれば
Yeah, once we get to look at that victim. I mean, I guess we don't get to do that before forensics get here.
被害者を調べちゃ
Can I get a gander?
いや、いくら君が探偵でもそれはダメだと思うな。
Yeah,
すまないね。
the guy inside was saying, no, absolutely not.
でも死体の発見場所くらいなら調べても構わない。
All right, let's take a look at that. Okay, this is yellow now. Okay, indicating a new item on the menu. But I didn't have that new item until I talked to that guy several times, and eventually he said, you could look at where she was found. So I guess that's how this game is gonna work.
ゴミがたくさん溜まっている何
I'll
か
trash around here. Maybe there's a clue. Alright, let's look around. Trash. Pick up that trash.
ゴミを抜けたら何
Is that a class ID? Yoink!
やっぱり手帳か
It's a class ID.
生徒手帳みたいだ
Are we gonna look at the class ID?
牛光高校1年 A 組小島陽子
Yoko Kojima
被害者のものかもしれない
might belong to the victim. Just maybe.
生徒手帳を見つけました
ああ、本当だ。被害者のものかもしれないね。鑑識に渡してくるよ。
I mean, really, you should have found that.
宇津木さんの助手というのは君だね。
I must be.
死体を調べるのだが、君は立ち会うことになったよ。宇津木さんに勉強
Oh, great.
ってくれ。
This will be an educational experience.
相変わらず強引な人だよ。じゃあ早速始める。
はいよろしくお願いします
いろんな死体を見てきたよ。
You've seen plenty of
死
corpses.
体のソロ
Corpse connoisseur.
プロの僕といえども調べてみ
All corpses are unique. Can't draw any conclusions until you start examining. Well, yeah, I mean, I guess we should just take a look at the body.
じゃあ死体の近くへ行ってみよう。なかなか勇気のある少年だね。君は
Let me at that dead body. Alright, there she is.
死体だ来たばかりの警察はまだ何も調べていないそうださっきの手帳は
It's like the class ID belongs to her.
そうだね。手帳の写真と同じ顔だね。さて、どこを調べようか。
Follow my instincts. Where? Uniform?
さほど衣服の乱れはないか
Clothes don't look damaged. No, just wet.
もしれないね。
Scarf?
手がかりになるようなものは
Yeah,
ないよ。
scarf looks tidy. Nothing about the face that's unusual. Or the ear. Oh, pocket?
ポケットには何も
Nothing in her pockets. The class ID was probably in here. Your skirt?
手がかりになるようなものはない。
Nothing that might be a clue. Is there another pocket? Guess not. Doesn't seem like there's any other things to look at.
手がかりになるようなものはないよ。
Nothing that might be a clue there. What's the matter? Take. What? Scarf?
取るのは
This seems difficult to take. Yeah, I guess so. Uniform?
手がかりになるよ
I don't see anything that might be a clue. The pocket? Nothing in the pocket.
取れそうにないな
Can't take a pocket. That makes no sense. The skirt?
手がかりになるようなものは
Nothing that might be a clue there. Let's have a think about this.
被害者を調べ
Let's
て
examine the victim. Oh, we just did look. We did do that. We did that. All right. So, starting from this side, there was skirt. We already looked at skirt.
ふざけてる場合
Can't be messing around. We looked at pocket. There was nothing in the pocket. Class ID was probably there. There's uniform.
手がかりになる
Nothing that might be a clue. So uniform is most of this, except when we get the
手
scarf.
がかりにな
But
るような
scarf seems fine. Hair is not something that comes up. Neither is water or the tarp. Is there like a magic pixel somewhere? There's nothing on the face that came up. Or the ear. Or this hair clip. Just rotating this analog stick. So I assume when it says uniform that's like one entire object. Like it doesn't change if I look at different parts of the uniform. I don't know if I should be assuming
手が
that.
かりになるようなものはないよ
Don't know if I should be assuming that, but that's just probably I would think is how it goes.
手がかりになるよう
Don't see anything that might be a clue. Nothing strange about hair or the water or anything around her, it seems. Oh. I can look at her face. There was nothing... Okay, I just thought that wouldn't do anything if there was no title.
そうだね
よく見ると顔に細かい
Okay, you can just look at anything then. It doesn't actually have to give you a title over the cursor.
手がかりになるようなものはない
Nothing that might be a clue.
ここは問題
No issues here. Let's look in her mouth.
ここは問題
No, no issues in her mouth.
ここは問題なし
No issues.
手がかりになる
Nothing there.
手がかり
The
にな
hair?
るようなもの
Nothing there. What if we think again?
とにかく
No, still examine. Whatever it is we need to see. We have not seen it yet.
手がかりになるようなものはないよ
Nothing that might be a clue. I don't see anything else. If maybe it's something on the screen that's just like popping out at you. But I don't see anything that's standing out here.
濡れた髪の毛が絡ん
Her
でいる
tangled wet hair is blocking the view of her neck. Alright, can I move the hair? Take hair? Let's pick up that hair.
首の髪の
Can you remove the hair from the neck area?
了解
Sure thing. Okay, now we're moving the hair. Well, that looks like something.
首には何も
Nothing on the neck. Wait, look.
首を絞められたような跡があります
Signs of Possible strangulation.
もしやこの少女
Was this
殺さ
girl
れたのだ。
moited?
本当だ。確かに考察の後のようだ。
Likely a murder
殺人事件だったようだね。
Who's yelling over there? You can't just come in here, girl, who may stand behind. Hello, yes, hi.
陽子、何か言って、お願い。
She's not saying nothing.
取り乱してしまって、それどころではなさそうだ。
Seems too worked up at the moment. What do you know about Yoko?
陽子がどうしてこんなことに。
How did this happen? What do you know?
陽子がなぜ、嘘、信じられない。陽子。
Can't believe this. Can't believe you committed suicide. How could you commit suicide?
待ってください。お話は私が伺います。
Okay, I guess we're outside now. Hello? Yes.
私は小島陽子の担任で日比野と申します。
What do you... let's talk about Yoko.
なぜ
Why did this happen? Here of all places.
陽子さんは何者かに殺されたようです。
Do we... look, I know we're not officially a cop or anything, but do we just say that out loud? Everyone! Everyone? It looks like the high school girl was strangled to death. Just want to let everyone know. Hold on a second. Let me make sure everyone hears. Hello, hi. I think Yoko was strangled to death and thrown off a bridge. That is all. Seems that she was murdered. Voided? No. Who would do such a thing? That's a good question. Who would do such a thing?
話を聞くのも
I don't think I can get anything out of these two. They're completely shocked.
一見落ち着いているようだ。
Trying to hide it. I can tell that Hibino was more disturbed in this than that girl.
顔が真っ青だ。
Looks like a ghost.
でも話を
No condition to answer any questions. Hi!
先生が呼んでる。
He seems in good spirits.
一旦事務所に戻ろう。
I guess, sure.
はい。
We got everything we need?
やはり殺人事件でしたね。
ああ、別の場所で殺された後、川へ投げ込まれたようだね。
Somewhere
9
else.
月30日の午後
Her
9時。
body floated down the river.
ゆうべ殺人が行われたわけか。
君は学校での調査にうってつけの人間だから、警察も頼りにしてるらしいよ。
I'm the perfect person for this.
僕がうってつけ。
君が学校で聞き込みをして事件の手がかりを掴んでくれることを期待しているそうだよ。
That's right, I can mingle in at the school.
え？
Do I go to school? I assume I do.
同じ年頃同士の方が話しやすいだろうってことさ。
Do I work full time? Or is this just like a part-time thing when I'm not at school?
頑張ってくれよ。
Ganbate, Nutsplosion.
まずは関係者から事情を聞かないと。
Gotta talk to all the parties.
どうしたんだ？そんなに見つめられたら恥ずかしいじゃないか。
I'm doing my detective observation thing.
勝手にいじったりしないでくれよ。
Don't touch the documents.
電話だ。
It's a phone.
僕も自由に使うことができる。
It does what phones do.
使い込まれた
Radio. What's going on with that radio?
印鑑入れだ。
Piece with a Hanko stamp
触らない方がい
inside.
いだろ
Don't mess with it. Don't mess with his seal. Gloves?
う。宇津木先生、ああ見えて武道の達人なんだよな。
Martial arts master? Wow.
記念品があるくらい
An
だから
award? He must be really good if he has one of those. If you say so. And we don't even know what the award is.
この段ボール箱ずっと
Boxes have been here forever. Will he clean them up? No, probably not. You put him in the corner, and that's good enough. They're as good as clean. Look, if I don't notice them, then you shouldn't either. Shelf?
棚には
Shelves are filled with books and some folders with documents from old
今ま
cases.
で担当した事件をまとめたファイルもある。
Have a think about it.
何も分かっていない。
We don't know anything.
あの女の子や
Got
日
nothing.
々野という先生
Wish I could talk to the girl in Hibino, but they're, you know, grieving. Let's speculate.
女の子や日々野という
Yeah,
先
we
生
can't even speculate.
なんだね。先生とあの女の子はあの後一度学校へ戻ったん
We're
だ。
at the school. The girl's coming here.
ほら、噂を
She's here already.
お邪魔します。今朝は取り乱しちゃってすみませんでした。
いいえ、こちらこそ。呼び出してしまって申し訳ありません。彼は僕の助手です。とても優秀な自慢の部下なんですよ。
Yep, that's who I am.
彼から事件について質問させてもらいますが、いいですか？
はい、大丈夫です。そのつ
ではよろしくお願いします。いくつか質問しますけど、ちゃんと答えられそうですか？
はい、知ってることは何でも話します。陽子のためにも。
What is your name?
まずあなたの名前を教えてください。
私、立花あゆみと言います。陽子は私の親友でした。
About Ayumi.
知ってることは何でも話します。
Anything for Yoko. Alright, then let's talk about Yoko.
彼女殺されたそうですね。一体誰が陽子を？
Well, that's what we're trying to figure out. What about Hibino, the homeroom teacher? Maybe he killed Yoko. Look, I'm not accusing him of anything.
先生、すごくショックだったみたい。
Alibi?
夕べの9時頃は何をしていました？
それは私を疑っているんですか？そんなひどい。
Everyone's a suspect. Even Yoko.
しまった。もっと気を使わないと。
What do you know? Apparently nothing. Let's look at Ayumi.
まだ表情が冴えない。
Looks so sad. Oh, I feel sorry for her. Thank you letter.
宇津木先生に送られた
Letter of thanks
感謝状だ。
addressed to Detective
さ
Atsugi.
すが
Police
警
both
察官
trust and
の信
respect
頼
him a
されるだ
lot.
けあるよ。
Article?
コルクボードに
Paper clipping up on the bulletin board. What does it have to do with investigate? I mean, probably. Probably. Anything on her?
よく見ると
Now that I think about it, she does have the hair of someone who's going to die. We shouldn't make assumptions, though. Art.
Hmm?
Huh? Eye? Mouth? Collarbone? What about this ribbon? Well, the scarf, they called it. And maybe nothing else to look at. Let's think. Nothing to think about. Nothing to speculate about.
陽子さんの事件につ
Is
い
there
て
anything you think we should know regarding Yoko's case?
わかりません。
He doesn't know.
彼女に人の恨みを買う
No
よう
one
な
had a
気が
grudge
あったと
against
思う
Yoko?
一つ気になることがあるん
One
です。
thing.
気になること
About the one thing.
実は私と陽子で探偵クラブっていうサークルを作ってたんです。
Wouldn't by any chance be a Famicom detective club.
探偵クラブ
Tell me about this detective club.
学校や町の不思議な噂や
Investigate
出来事を
rumors and strange
二人で
things.
調べ、分かったことを報告し合ってレポートにするんです。
Did you have findings?
いつも二人で手分けして調べていました。なのになぜか最近陽子は何かを一人で調べていたんです。それが彼女が殺されたことと関係あるかも。
She went rogue. You're a loose cannon, Yoko. Hand in your gun and your badge.
遊び半分に二人で始めたんです。なのに
Yeah, now that she's
一
dead,
人ぼっちになっちゃった。
doesn't seem so fun. I guess when they do that, I've exhausted the topic.
陽子さんが何を調
I
べ
have
て
an idea what Yoko was investigating.
ええ。でも何かを一生懸命調べていたことは間違いありません。
Trying to find
その
something.
頃からなんです。陽子の様子が変わったって
She was
気
acting
づいたのは
strange.
様子が変わった。どんな様子だったんですか？
In what way was she acting strange?
いつも何かを考えているような、そして時々まるで別人のような表情を見せる
Completely different person, always thinking and stuff? She never did that before.
私が知っていることはみんな話したつもりです。
Do I need to ear it again? No, I think earing it once was enough. I got it.
ありがとう。よくわかりました。ちゃんとメモを取りましたから大丈夫です。
Instructions? Okay, we do our notepad. D-pad will display the menu. And we can look at notepad with A. And then B to return. Documented in notepad. Nothing to think about? Okay, we're talking to him
陽
again.
子さんの家に行ってみてはどうだ
Yeah, let's go to her house. Let's travel to Yoko's house.
早速陽子さんの家に行ってみ
I'll
ます。
go there right now.
私が案内します。
Here it is.
ここが陽子の家です。
宇津木探偵事務所の
My name is, well, no, we're Nutsplosion Fat Stacks. I would assume her name is Grieving Mother.
陽子の母でございます。
申し訳ありませんが、ご協力いただけますか？
Let's look.
娘を失った悲しみを
He's struggling to keep it together.
こらえているようだ。棚には 電話や本が置かれてい
A
る。
phone and some books. Poster?
何が書いてあるのか、この距離じ
Too small to read from here.
ゃこれといった特徴のないドアだ。
Plain looking door.
特に気になるところはないな。
Everything looks normal to me. I've been in several houses. I don't think this is a murder house. About Yoko.
夜中になってもあの子が帰らないので警察に届けたのですが。
All right. Where were you? 9 p.m. last night.
夕べの9時頃は何をしていました？
家で陽子の帰りを待っていました。
What do you know?
この気持ちはとても言葉では言い表せません。
まず情報を集めなきゃ。
Gather more information.
さっきみんな話しました。お母さんに聞いた方が。
All right. We'll talk to Mom.
陽子さんの事件について何か心当たりはありませんか？
Anything we should know? Not a lot.
9時頃は
Waiting at home for Yoko to return.
陽子の帰りを待っていました。
Doesn't know anything.
陽子さんが
You know anyone that
誰かから
might have had a grudge against Yoko? Who were her enemies?
あの子に限ってそんなことは考えられません。こんなことになるなんて。こんなことになるなんて。
She cannot believe it. Can we think?
まず情報を集め
No, more information is needed before thinking.
9時頃は
Getting at
家
home.
で陽子の
最近の陽子さんの様子で
Anything different about Yoko recently?
そう
I hear she was thinking a lot.
1週間ほど前からあの子
Every
よ
night.
く出歩くようになりました。夜遅く帰ってきた後、自分の
After
部屋
coming home late, she'd get up to something in her room, eh?
元気もなかったので
You
心
seem
配していたらし
depressed.
いでした。
そういえばあゆみちゃんも最近様子が変わったって言っていたな。
Could you elaborate on what you mean by get up to something?
1週間前何かあったんですか？
What happened a week ago?
いいえ、取り立てて何もなかったと思いますが。そういえば、ある朝、あの子、起きてくるなり、こんなこと。
お母さん、私、変な夢見ちゃった。
The weirdest dream.
夢の中で私、学校の廊下を一人で歩いていたの。
There was a girl standing behind.
後ろから私を呼ぶ女の子の声がしたの。振り返るとそこに血まみれの少女が立っていて、助けて、ここから出して、そう言って消えちゃったの。なんか悲しそうだったわ。そう思ったら目が覚めたの。私、不思議と怖いとか感じなかった。
どうしたの？あゆみ
What's
ちゃ
the
ん
matter, Yumi? I don't suppose you had the same dream.
その夢の話に心当たりがあるの。 一緒に学校へ来てちょうだい。
Alright, a lead.
わかった、行こう。お母さん、ご協力ありがとうございました。
Girl in the school covered in blood who wanted help. We've all had that dream.
ここがあゆみちゃんの通う牛光高校か。小島陽子の。古くからある校舎のようだな。
Yep, that's a school building.
校門は開け放たれている。
何？
I'm observing, as the detective does.
校門は開け放たれている。牛光高校か。変わった名前だけどどういう。手入れの行き届いた木々が並んでいる。
Look at the sky.
天気の崩れはなさそうだ。
Maybe that's all the looking.
心当たりって何？
うん。陽子が夢で見たっていうその血染めの少女の話がこの学校に出るっていう幽霊の噂ととっても似ているの。
School ghost, huh?
幽霊
？Tell me about this rumor.
清水高校で古くから噂され続けている話なの。陽子が見た夢と似ているの。
Yes?
陽子が見た夢と似ているの。
Alright, about Yoko.
幽霊の夢を見た陽子がこんなことになっちゃったなんて私怖いわ。幽霊の夢を見た陽子が
About school?
大抵どこの学校でも気味の悪い噂ってあるでしょ。
My school didn't. I don't remember ever hearing weird rumors about it. Yeah, I don't remember anything about that.
確かに学校の七不思議なんてよく聞く話だね。
What do you know about school?
そうだわ、思い出した。陽子、その幽霊のことを話してたわ。そう、確か1週間ほど前に。
じゃあ陽子さんは一人で調べていたことってもしや
Might have been.
その幽霊
Could have been about the ghost.
私、みんなに聞いてくる。
Ask everyone, Ayumi. Do it now. Okay, she teleported.
ちょっと待って。行っちゃった。
He's gone. Alright, let's think.
小島陽子が幽霊の噂を調べ。
Yoko was looking into the ghost rumor. I don't think it's related to the case. I don't think there's anything else to look at. Oh, they're students.
あの子たちに話
I'll try talking to them. Hey, you Goyles.
ちょっとすみません。
I'm a detective. Oh, no, there they are.
あんた誰？
Do I have a badge I can show them?
うちの生徒じゃないわね。
No, I'm totally a student here.
僕は
I'm the Explosion Fat Stacks. Everyone's heard of me.
探偵だって。テレビの見過ぎじゃないの？
No time for TV when you're a detective.
信じていないようだ。
Yeah, we need a badge.
ちょっとお聞きしたいことが。
うわ、本物みたい。
本物だっつの。
Tell me about Yoko.
昨べ殺されたっていう女の子のことでしょ。
Mm-hmm.
私たち2年生だから知り合いじゃないけど、 校中その子の話で持ちきるよ。
Her death is all the rage today. About a Yumi?
2年生にそんな子いたっけ？
2年生じゃなくて1年生なんだけど。
え、1年生なの？じゃあ知らない。
About Hibino?
1A の担任ね。ちょっとかっこいいんだ。
Heart.
暗いっていう子もいるけど、
この学校の幽霊の噂を聞きたいんだけど。
Tell me about the rumors.
噂ってもしかして。
後ろの少女のことかしら。血染めの少女が後ろに立ってるっていう。
Yeah, that rumor.
そう、その幽霊は後ろの少女っていうのね。
I like how the music stopped for the title to be stated.
うん、みんなそう呼んでるわよ。
The girl of the legend.
後ろの少女ってどんな話なの？
とっても気味の悪い話なの。
実際に見たって人もいたみたい。
後ろの少女の噂、詳しく聞かせてもらえないかな。
Yeah, I mean everyone talks about the girl who stands behind, but no one talks about the girl why stands behind.
じゃあ話してあげるね。一人で教室にいると後ろから誰かの呼ぶ声がする。血染めの少女が立っている。
こんなのもあるよ。一人で廊下を歩いていると後ろから誰かの呼ぶ声がする。振り返ると誰もいない。気のせいだと思って元通り前を向くと自分の目の前に血染めの少女が立っている。
The girl who stands in front?
他にトイレに出るって話もあるらしいけど。
いわゆるバージョン違いってやつね。
Yeah, she has real bad bathroom etiquette. Like she'll knock on the stall you're in. No shame. She'll knock on the stall and ask you when you're going to be done. She really has to go and needs you to finish up quickly. Ridiculous.
こういう学校にまつわる怪談話って大抵何か元となる事件があるのよね。
自殺した生徒がいたとかね。ありがちだけど。他にはもう知らない。
Alright, since you both said it at the same time.
こういう学校にまつわる怪談話って大抵何か元となる事件があるのよね。
この学校で昔何か事件があったの？噂の元となるような。
私たちじゃわかんないよ。昔学校で何があったかなんて。
Need to find someone who went to the school a long time ago.
誰か詳しい人知らない？
学校のことをよく知ってる人といえば
駒田先生じゃないかしら。
駒田先生？
Tell me about Kamada.
美術の先生よ。古い話なら大抵知ってるわよ。でもあなた後ろの少女のことなんか聞いてどうするの？
That's what I was thinking.
あ、そういえばこんな話もあったわ。後ろの少女のことをむやみに人に話しちゃいけないって。
Oh no, but we have been talking about her.
私怖くなってきちゃった。じゃあね。さよ。
待ってよ。
They forgot the first rule of the girl who stands behind is you don't talk about the girl who stands behind.
帰ってしまった。とにかく駒田という先
I
生に。
guess I should find Kamada. And I guess we have hit an hour in Famicom Detective Club, The Girl Who Stands Behind. What happens if we say quit investigation? Okay, so we can save a game. This would be Chapter 1. Alright, well, it's an interesting beginning. I'm glad that we at least, before we got to the hour, we got an explanation of who the girl who stands behind is. It seems interesting. I guess maybe it's, I guess probably the Famicom version worked the same way. I do think it's kind of odd that the way you progress conversations is you select the same option repeatedly. So instead of like picking each option once, as I was doing at the beginning, rather you just keep talking about the same thing until the person just doesn't have anything else to say about it. Then you move on to the next option. It's kind of an odd way to do it. But again, this is a remake of a Famicom game. Maybe that is how it worked there, and that carries over to this version. I like the imagery, the look of it. I like how some of it is animated. Has a nice look to it, nice sound. Odd beginning of our character, Nutrageous, being an orphan who finds this private investigator in the streets, and the PI says, "You should come home and live with me, and then work for me." And yeah, okay. I guess this is what we're doing now. Look, we didn't have any prospects, so we might as well live with this strange man. And it all worked out. How about that? How about that? So, we can only hope that Mr. Fatstacks finds his lost parents. I assume that would come into play. I mean, we're investigating the girl who stands behind and Yoko's murder. I would assume that the whole parents thing comes up at some point. I guess. But that's been our hour-long look at Famicom Detective Club, The Girl Who Stands Behind, one of the original two. And then there was, of course, the third one, MEO, that came later on. That's been our hour look.